So what's the difference between back end and front end? Front end is everything visual. It's everything you actually see, and back end is connecting to a database to possibly retrieve information and then display it in the front end. So back end stores information and front end displays it. So what we're looking at right now is the login page for an app we're building, and we have H1 tags, we have inputs and buttons. This is all front end. So we have our login information right here, a username and a password. This reaches to the back end and says, hey, is this person, one, does this person exist in the database? And two, do they have the right password? So we're using deployed to build this app, and just to show you, they actually have a visual representation of our database. So when I go into deployed, we have our resources list, or our collections, and I click into users and I click on data. Well, we only have one user, and they go by the name of Codify Academy. So we have our username and our password. Don't worry about ID. So you can just check out username, and then it won't actually show you password, which is a good thing. You don't want people to see your password. So when we click login, it signs us in. And then we have all of this other data. So where's all this other data coming from? Well, we actually have another place where we store data here in the database, which is under our students collection. When we click on data, you can actually see, so Matt Brody, Chris Brody, Tess, and Sam Brody. You'll notice that Matt Brody has 22 listed under Litmus chapter complete, and Sam Brody has 20, Tess has 0, and Chris Brody has 0. So if I go back, and that's the first column, Chris Brody 0, Matt Brody 22, Sam Brody 20, and Tess 0. So it's actually going back and calling this data and displaying it, but the way that we've displayed it in a table is all done in front end. The buttons that we've added, all done in front end, all of this stuff. But actually the data itself is stored in a back-end database, and then we use front end to display it in some way. So that's basically the difference.